Hello class, our lesson today is redox in photosynthesis. Wherein in redox we have oxidation and reduction reaction. For our competency, we are going to explain the balanced chemical equation for the process of photosynthesis and the synthesis of glucose, organic compound, from carbon dioxide, water, and light. To begin with, we have here the equation for photosynthesis, wherein this equation is made possible by redox. We have raw materials, 6 carbon dioxide and 6 water. We made use of light energy to produce glucose, 1 glucose, and 6 oxygen gas. Redox reaction. This is the transfer of one or more electrons from one reactant to another. We have two types of redox: oxidation, wherein there is loss of electron, and reduction, wherein there is gain of electron. The atom with higher electronegativity will accept the electron, and the atom with lower electronegativity will lose the electron. To easily understand this, we have mnemonics oil rig, wherein we have oxidation is loss in electron and reduction is gain in electron. Another thing to prevent confusion, let us have Leora and Geroa, wherein we have in Leora we have loss of electron, oxidation, reducing agent. The atom that lost electron is the reducing agent in the reaction called oxidation. In Geroa, we have gain of electron, reduction, oxidizing agent. The atom that gain electron is the oxidizing agent in the process or the reaction called reduction. Again, the loss of electrons from the substance or the gain of oxygen is called oxidation. In this equation, we have 6 water that undergo oxidation to produce 6 oxygen gas. This is true with the light reaction, wherein in the light reaction we will need water, 2 molecules of water to produce oxygen gas, and 4 hydrogen, meaning to say we will need 12 water to produce 6 oxygen gas and 24 hydrogen. As you can see, in this detailed equation, we use 12 molecules of water to produce 6 oxygen gas, which is different from the commonly used equation, wherein we use 6 molecules of water to produce 6 oxygen gas. We will explain it in the process of reduction that occurred in carbon dioxide during the dark reaction or carbon dioxide fixation. There is gain of electrons to the substance or loss of oxygen in the reduction process. It occurs in the carbon dioxide fixation or the dark reaction, wherein carbon dioxide is oxidized into glucose C6H12O6. In the light-independent phase or dark reaction, we will need carbon dioxide to produce glucose. In 1 carbon dioxide, we will produce 1 formaldehyde, CH2O. So we will need 6 carbon dioxide to produce C6H12O6. This carbon dioxide has a formal charge 0, wherein oxygen is -2, and we have 2 oxygen here. So that means we have -4 oxygen, and if the formal charge is 0, that means carbon is +4. So we will need 4 hydrogen for the reduction reaction to take place. The carbon will accept electron from the 4 hydrogen to produce formaldehyde and water. Meaning to say, if we will need to produce glucose, we will need 6 carbon dioxide and 24 hydrogen. In this case, we will produce glucose and 6 water. Since in 1 carbon dioxide, we will produce formaldehyde and 1 water. So, if there is 6 carbon dioxide, we will produce 6 water and 1 glucose. From the 6 carbon dioxide, we produce glucose and 6 water. In this equation that we commonly use, we do not have water as the end product. And on water is only 6 in the raw materials, which is technically should be 12, and we should have end product 6 water. There must be 6 water as end product. So what happened here? In this slide, it is clearly mentioned here in this equation, we have 12 water as the raw material and 6 water as the end product, wherein the sources of water are environmental water, 6 environmental water, and 6 metabolic water, the end product of carbon dioxide fixation. We have to cancel this 6 water as end product and the 6 water in the raw material. So only 6 water will remain, giving us the equation 6 carbon dioxide plus 6 water, light energy will produce glucose and 6 oxygen gas. As given here in this slide, this is the usual equation that we use. 6 carbon dioxide, 6 water, light energy will produce 6 oxygen gas and sugar. As I end this video, let me say that every breath you take and every bite you eat depends on redox. It keeps you alive, it powers your body, and even shapes the environment around you. Thank you.